Welcome to The Wrap. I'm Caroline Woods, here to take you through today's market action. It was a Fed speak-induced whipsaw day in the markets, but ultimately ended with a new all-time closing high for the S&P 500. The Nasdaq and Russell each added 0.25%, while the Dow barely crossed over the unchanged line. All four indices finished September in the green. Looking at Monday's leading sectors, energy, communications, and real estate all closed up about 0.8%. Materials and consumer discretionary were the only sectors in the red. Turning to today's top stories, markets fell intraday, then surged into the close following commentary from Jerome Powell. The Fed chair said he expects policy to move to a neutral stance over time. Powell further added that the central bankers shouldn't need to see further cooling in labor market conditions to achieve 2% inflation, and reiterated that rate cut decisions will be made meeting by meeting. Nvidia shares closed flat as China pushes to boost its own chip makers. Beijing urged Chinese companies to use locally produced chips as a way to counter U.S. sanctions. The policy is not a total ban on Nvidia. Other American chip stocks were under pressure today. Meanwhile, China stocks saw lots of early day strength before losing some steam. The country is rolling out further economic stimulus and mortgage rate relief efforts. Among the U.S.-listed equities, Chinese EV makers gained the most, with NIO rising by 2.5%. Over the weekend, NIO announced it would invest $1.43 billion for new China-listed shares, and a consortium of investors pledged near a $500 million investment into the EV manufacturer. On tomorrow's economic calendar, the first of the employment data points comes with the JOLTS report, paired with construction spending and ISM manufacturing. And on the earnings front, Paychex and McCormick report before the opening bell. Nike reports after the market closes. That'll do it for The Wrap. I'm Caroline Woods. Remember to tune in 24/7 to schwabnetwork.com.